ready? Yeah. I very much enjoyed the tactile quality of clay and the ability to make something from a ball of mud into something useful and beautiful. In the past, I would have been very uncomfortable with the name artist, but I suppose I've changed my opinion about that. I think the term artist can be applied much more widely than in the past. And I'm personally just much more comfortable accepting the mantle of artist. I taught ceramics part-time in the local technical school for about 2 years while I was establishing my own pottery in Bray. And then in 1986 I established my first pottery in Mount Usher Gardens in Ashford, and I worked at that for over 25 years. Until 2007, when I was bought out of my pottery and gave up making for a number of years. My approach now differs greatly to the approach I took when I was in my own workshop making almost exclusively domestic ware for sale through my shop. Now I'm making almost exclusively non-functional work, which is very much moving away from the domestic idea, the idea of function. It's more about form and exploring the sculptural qualities of clay. Well, having that foundation in function has been a great advantage because I'm very familiar and comfortable with the material. So I'm not intimidated by the prospect of a new clay or a new technique. I kind of embrace the new quite happily. And it has given me a kind of freedom that someone with less experience would not have. They would be struggling with technique, whereas technique to me is now just a tool that I'm using quite freely. There isn't such a sharp distinction between making a domestic object and making something that's sculptural. It's really about the idea behind the making that it makes that difference, if there really is a difference. The idea has to be formulated very clearly in your mind before you address the actual physical making of the piece. My teacher told me early on that I had a very sensitive feeling for the material. But I definitely had a natural affinity to it. It felt like I was stepping through a door, and it was a door that I didn't want to step back through into a world of beauty, if you like. So it was the glimpsing of the kingdom of beauty.